Have you ever wondered why love is so important in our lives? It's a question that invites us to explore the depths of our own hearts and to journey into a realm that is as universal as it is personal. Love. It's a word that's spoken in every language, understood in every culture, and felt by every human being. It's the thread that weaves us together, the bridge that connects us, the glue that holds us. Love is the light that illuminates our world, dispelling the darkness of loneliness, despair, and fear. It's the balm that heals our wounds, the comfort that soothes our pain, the strength that uplifts us when we stumble and fall. But love is more than just a feeling. It's an action, a choice, a commitment. It's about giving of ourselves, serving others, making sacrifices. It's about patience and kindness, forgiveness and mercy, humility and respect. It's about seeking the good in others and striving to do good ourselves. And where does this understanding of love come from? It comes from the Bible, the book that has shaped the beliefs and values of countless people across the globe. The Bible teaches us that love is the essence of God's nature, the greatest of all virtues, the commandment that encompasses all others. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind, Jesus told his followers, and love your neighbor as yourself. This is the power of love. It radiates from the divine, permeates our being, and extends outward to touch the lives of others. It transforms us, and through us, it transforms the world. It's the force that drives us, the purpose that guides us, the hope that sustains us. So why is love so important in our lives? Because without love we are incomplete, without love we are isolated, without love we are lost. But with love we are whole, with love we are connected, with love we are found. Now, let's dive into a story from the Bible that illustrates the power of love. There's a story in the Bible that portrays love in an unparalleled manner. It's the story of the Good Samaritan. The narrative unfolds on a travel-worn path from Jerusalem to Jericho, where a man, assaulted and left lifeless, rests incapacitated. Two figures, a priest and a Levite, both revered in society, cross paths with the man. Despite their standing, they avoid the stricken man, moving to the road's opposite side. Then Samaritan appears, belonging to a group often marginalized by the Jews for differing customs and beliefs. Disregarding these disparities, the Samaritan experiences a rush of empathy. He tends to the man's injuries, generously using his own supplies. He lifts the man onto his donkey, escorting him to an inn for recuperation. But the Samaritan's benevolence doesn't halt here. He gifts the innkeeper 2 silver coins, making a promise: "Look after him, and when I return, I'll make good any extra expense you bear." This Samaritan, who could have just walked away, chose to pause. He opted to demonstrate kindness and love to a stranger. He didn't see a Jew or a possible foe lying on the road. Instead, he saw a fellow human in distress, and he acted with empathy. The Good Samaritan's demonstration of love wasn't based on duty or obligation. It was an impromptu reaction to witnessing another human's suffering. The man's culture or faith was irrelevant. All that mattered was that he was a fellow human being in need. This tale conveys that love isn't exclusive to our kin and acquaintances. It doesn't constrain itself to those who mirror us, communicate like us, or share our viewpoints. Love surpasses these confines, extending to everyone, no matter their ethnicity, religion, or societal ranking. The Good Samaritan exemplified that love is recognizing others' humanity and responding empathetically. It's about sidelining our prejudices and biases, extending a helping hand to a stranger. This love doesn't solely transform the recipient, it influences the giver, making them kinder, more understanding, and more humane. It reminds us of our shared humanity and our duty to care for one another. In a world where differences often overshadow similarities, the Samaritan's tale serves as an enduring reminder of love's potential to bridge divides, mend damages, and foster bonds of empathy and understanding. Therefore, let's endeavor to emulate the Good Samaritan. Let's prioritize love over indifference, empathy over bias, and kindness over disinterest, because ultimately it's not our differences that characterize us, but our potential to love. In this story, the Good Samaritan showed us that love knows no boundaries. So what can we learn from the Good Samaritan's act of love? This story isn't just about a man who helped a stranger. It's about love in action, about breaking down barriers, about the power of kindness, and about the strength of the human spirit. The Good Samaritan didn't see the wounded man as a stranger, an enemy, or someone different from him. He saw him as a fellow human being in need. This teaches us that love doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about race, religion, or background. Love sees the heart, the soul, and the inherent worth of every individual. In this story, love is not a passive emotion. It's active, it's powerful, and it's transformative. It's not just about saying "I love you," but about showing it through our actions. Love is about reaching out, about extending a hand, about making a difference. And let's not forget, the Good Samaritan made a sacrifice. He gave his time, his resources, and his care to help a stranger. Love often requires sacrifice. It's about putting others before ourselves, about considering their needs, their pain, their hopes. Love is selfless, and in its selflessness, it becomes truly powerful. Now let's connect this to our own lives. How often do we pass by people in need, too busy or too indifferent to help? How often do we let differences divide us when love could unite us? The Good Samaritan story challenges us to be better, to love better. And why is this important? Because love is the most powerful force there is. It can mend broken hearts, heal deep wounds, bridge vast divides. It can bring light into the darkest corners of our lives. It can inspire, uplift, and transform. And it's within each of us, waiting to be shared, waiting to change the world. Love, as shown by the Good Samaritan, can truly change the world. So let's learn from his example. Let's choose love. Let's be the change we want to see, because in the end, love is all that truly matters. Now let's reflect on why love is so essential in our lives. Just like the sun that shines brightly, love illuminates our lives, casting away the shadows of despair and loneliness. It is the universal language that transcends borders and cultures, binding us together in a harmonious symphony of understanding and acceptance. Imagine life without love. It would be like a garden without flowers, a sky without stars, a song without melody. It's love that gives life its color, its vibrancy, its sweetness. When we face sadness and pain, it's love that helps us rise above these challenges. Like a comforting blanket on a cold winter's night, love wraps us in its warmth, soothing our aches, healing our wounds. It's the gentle whisper that tells us, you're not alone, you're cherished, you're valued. Love strengthens our relationships with family and friends. It's the invisible thread that weaves us together, creating a beautiful tapestry of shared experiences, memories, and dreams. It's the foundation on which we build our lives, the anchor that keeps us grounded during life's storms. A family tied together by love is resilient, able to weather any storm. Friends who love and respect each other create bonds that can last a lifetime. Love fosters understanding, cultivates compassion, and promotes unity. It's the glue that holds our lives together. Moreover, love inspires us to reach out and help others. It's the spark that ignites our desire to make a difference, to bring a smile to someone's face, to lighten someone's burden. When we act out of love, we become agents of positive change, spreading kindness and goodwill. Love is not just a feeling, it's an action, a commitment, a choice. It's choosing to be kind when you could be harsh. It's choosing to forgive when you could hold a grudge. It's choosing to understand when you could judge. In the end, love is what connects us all. It's the most powerful force in the world. It's a beacon of hope in a world often clouded by fear, hatred, and misunderstanding. Love is indeed the greatest of all virtues, the essence of our shared humanity. So, why is love the most important thing in our lives? Well, let's revisit what we've explored today. We've seen the power of love in action through the story of the Good Samaritan, a tale that teaches us to extend our hearts to others, regardless of who they are or where they come from. Love, as we've seen, is not merely a feeling. It's an action, a commitment to the well-being of others. It's a force that can overcome sadness, pain, and division, bringing us together in a shared sense of humanity. In our everyday lives, we see the impact of love in the smiles of our friends, the support of our families, and the kindness of strangers. It's in these moments that we realize love is not just important, it's essential. It's the glue that binds us, the light that guides us. Remember, love has the power to change the world. So let's make sure to spread love everywhere we go.